English 111, here to give you your weekly video lecture. It should be pretty short because you're just continuing to work on your papers, so there's not a whole lot that I have to go over with you. Just be advised here that you guys are finishing up these papers. If you are in English 111, LIN, LIN1, LIN2, my face-to-face classes. All right, you guys have gotten feedback. LIN3, your feedback is on the top of my list to do on Monday morning, so just look for that on Monday by 3 p.m. You should see it, okay? And that's feedback specifically from me in the rough draft submission. So that's when that will happen. Hopefully you've gotten some peer edit feedback now, and we're just working on revisions. So you'll do your revisions this week. I am canceling the grammar test 2, so you will not be taking that this week. The only thing that I want you to work on is your final draft of your paper and your journal entry. That's it. And so you will still see subject verb agreement parallel structure on the final, but there is no grammar test 2, so just be prepared for that for the final. What else? That's really it. The most important thing to know is make sure you review the argument rubric. I'm opening it up now, so if you are on Moodle and following along, open up the argument rubric. If you look on the left-hand side in bold, you'll see the different sections. So you'll see argument, and then underneath you'll see ideas and purpose, MLA format, language and vocabulary, writing styles and conventions. This is what I'm going to copy and paste into your comment sections for your final draft. And literally that's all you'll see, is you'll see that, and then you'll see how many points you got out of 25 for each section. And then you can look at the rubric yourself to see where you fell in that category. Okay, this rubric explains it. It is a tough rubric, meaning if you are off on your MLA format, if you are not using formal academic language, if you have many grammatical errors, that's going to hurt you point-wise on this paper. So just be advised of that. What else do you need to know for this week? Not much. You guys will submit by Sunday, April 21st at 11:55. Please remember that you only have a 1-day grace period on your final paper. That means your paper has to be turned in by Monday, April 22nd. Yeah, by Monday, April 22nd at 11:55. It'll receive a 15-point deduction from whatever grade it earns for being late. And after the 22nd at 11:55, the grade is a 0. So you need to be advised of that. And what that means is, like, let's say you get a 75 out of 100 on the paper. It's a C paper, which is average. Nothing wrong with that. But if you turn it in late, it's 75 minus 15, so it becomes a 60. All right, so don't turn in a late paper. Make sure you have it done. You guys have had tons of time to utilize all resources for revision on this paper. All right, so the peer edits, my edits, and then after you've received my edits, so if you've already received them, correct it and submit your papers to NetTutor if you have that referral requirement. For my English LIN3s, when you guys get my papers back on Monday, correct it, submit it by Wednesday or Thursday, and you have tons of time to revise that last edit, okay? So make sure you're utilizing that. Then you guys have spring break, which is much earned. It's very late, and I know it's kind of, you guys are probably exhausted like I am, but you have spring break, and you shouldn't have anything to worry about over spring break for my class, because your paper's done by then. So then when you guys come back, there will be one more course lecture for you, and you will do a final exam, and you will do a final journal response, and you will be done. So you're just about there. You've made it. If you guys have questions as you're revising your papers, please feel free to email me or contact me by phone. That's fine. and I will help you as best I can. Make sure that you guys have submitted the peer review sheets for your peer edits. That counts for your journal this week, and it counts as your journal grade. So that's how peer edits are counting this week. That's it as a journal. The rough draft is what got you your 50 points. And most of you guys did okay with that. You only lost points if it didn't meet the word requirement, if it didn't have a works cited page, or in-text citations. Those are the only ways. If your citations were not properly formatted, then you could have lost points there, only if you were using APA over MLA, because that lost you points. Other than that, it was a completion grade, so it should help y'all tremendously. You should have seen your grades go up when I entered your rough draft grades, most of you. Okay, good luck revising your essays. The hard work should be done at this point in time for you, and now you should just be in the revision process and be ready to just study for your final exam when you guys finish with spring break, and take it and do your final journal response, and you'll be all done. I hope you enjoy your spring break, and I will be checking in with you guys one more time for this semester. Have a great week.